Hey, Dragon Slayer. Hey, Vaughn. Hello,
Yeah, what up,
Bubba.
Dragon Slayer and Vaughn in the chat on my main channel. But what's up, Juggalo Drama Alert? We got Lady Mistress with us here with some updates, some drama related updates. So we're going to post the latest drama for you every day right here on Juggalo Drama Alert. We'll keep you updated. Lady Mistress, what's up?
All right, hi. So, all right. Today, I obtained the police report for LB Sickening's latest charge, which was aggravated menacing, and there's another charge in there. Yeah, let me pull it up. I wasn't prepared.
She wasn't ready. Supposed to have these things ready, Lady Mistress. And I think she froze because she's doing other things on her phone. Nah, she should be right back. I'm laughing at LB. So am I, Dragon Slayer. So am I.
Okay.
Yo.
So, the charge, Jovan, the charge was originally aggravated menacing, and then they tacked on a tampering with evidence charge because he tried to hide the weapon. He pointed. So what he did was he pointed. He went to a little bit of backstory. The so he went to this person's house. He's been back on the junk.
Crack.
And yeah, and he had been drinking that day. And he was hanging out with one of his homies at his house. And he went to a neighbor's house up the street and asked them for a 20 bag. And they told him, go get the fuck out of here. It's a family gathering. And he started threatening them. And then he left and came back with his giant BB gun, which it's huge. Like it looks like a rifle.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, I know he has the BB gun. It looks just like a rifle. He keeps right next to his computer.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's always at his computer. If someone breaks in his house, he just grabs the rifle, the pellet gun, real quick. It was a CO2 gun.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's just a pellet gun. It's not really an assault rifle.
No, it's not. It's a BB gun, but it shoots like those pointed BBs. I mean, it can hurt you.
Yeah, it could do damage. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a toy. And he's a fucking gangster. So he went home, grabbed his BB gun, went back to the place, and started pointing it at people, including a woman and her children.
Damn.
Yeah, and I've spoken to this woman. She'd asked me to keep her name, not disclose her name, but she is willing to talk to Jeff Hunters, and I know you don't like them, but they're going to expose him.
Oh, fuck the Jeff Hunters. Oh, the only exposure you need to do is right here on Juggalo Drama Alert, where we have the latest news.
Yes, you do. So, he went to court. He got arrested on the 21st. He went to court on the 25th. And his bond is like 5 G's just to get him out.
$5,025.
Yeah, that's just to get that's after bond. That's after bail bondsman.
And before his trial date.
Yes.
If you don't take a plea.
Right. So they picked him up. Like they called the police. The police came out, and he was really drunk and he got combative, and they had to restrain him, put him in, one of those restraint chairs.
I wish
And
they would have tased him. I want that motherfucker to get tased.
well, yeah, he that's why he looks the way he does in his mugshot, because he's wasted. And he wouldn't cooperate with he wouldn't cooperate with the police, he wouldn't cooperate with jail, the booking staff. So he's angry. He was angry. And he even said, like, in the police report, I read the police report very thoroughly, and he even said, he went over there with the gun around these children and was like, "Do you want to die? Are you ready to die?" And I'm like, this police report, Fred, is very disturbing.
What?
It's really disturbing.
He was threatening people with a BB gun.
Yeah, and making comments like,
because they
are you ready to die?
Because they wouldn't sell him crack.
Yeah. Yeah. He is gonna have a bad time in prison, and that's where he's ending up. If he gets bail, it's not $525. The cash bond.
Would a
The
bail
cash
bond?
bond.
Yeah.
No, this is after. This is after a bondsman. His bail is way higher.
Oh, okay.
That's his cash. That's not how that works. So, and it also says he's also prosecution. So, I mean, he might have chosen to go to court. I don't know. Mom, okay, my mom's calling. If you want, I'll send you a copy of the police report. If she calls again, I will. But if you want, I'll send you a copy of the police report. Yes, these actions. He's been spiraling out of control for over a year, and
well,
I don't know.
It all started with kicking midgets. Are you sure there was no midgets involved? Were there any midgets at this family gathering?
There's no midgets, only children, which I guess are midgets. But he, I tried to help him. I really did, and he took it the wrong way, and is using it against me now. So, but I tried. He was my friend, and I still want him to get help. I think every human being deserves help. It doesn't mean he should be free. But
all these actions are coming from an ex-Nazi. Remember that. Yeah, he self-admittedly used to be a Nazi, a neo-Nazi or whatever they're called.
He did. Yeah, he was. I know some things. He opened up to me quite a bit. I won't share any of it because I'm not like that, but I know a lot of things about him, and I know why he is the way he is. And he wasn't fine even before the grave. He wasn't fine at all. He was smoking crack before that. He was smoking crack while I was there. Before any of that ever happened. And he had been smoking it before I got there. He was high when he picked me up from the bus station. I mean,
yeah. It's good to show you.
I would like to see him get help, but I would also like to see him, serve prison time for what he's done. He's not clean. He hasn't been clean. He's not clean at all. He's been drinking regularly on fucking stream, and he's been using he one time when I was still there, it was only a few months in, and it was a couple months in, and he was smoking, and he blew it in my face, and that caused me to have heart palpitations. I had to go to the hospital. That's why I went to the hospital the first time, was because he blew crack smoke in my face. And when I went to the hospital, I tested positive for cocaine, and I almost got in fucking trouble. So he's been destructive for his whole life, but it's been getting worse the last, year and a half. And I would like to see him get help. And I realized that you would like to see Juggalo justice, and I'm sure a lot of people would, but I don't really know how productive that would be. I mean, everything that I've said is all of the things that are happening, that are unfolding, just add to the validity of everything that I've been saying. So at this point, I am taking the stand that if you support LB in any type of way, I cannot associate with you.
Facts.
Unfortunately, I have to do that for my own sanity, because every time I have to deal with anything like this, it takes a toll. It takes a huge toll. It's doing more damage than I can, and I can't keep up with the repairs. So
yeah, well, we don't know when his next court date is.
no, it's not listed. This person that he aggravatedly menaced is also came forward and admitted that he did take advantage of her as well.
Yeah, didn't you say back in like 2017 or some shit?
2017, yeah. And she hadn't even heard my story. She hadn't even heard about me at that point. When she told me, she didn't even know that he had done that to me. And when she told me that, I said, well, this is what happened to me. And she's like, you gotta be kidding me. So I mean, the proof will come. It's slowly making its way up to the surface. So, but I really don't want to. I don't want to keep dealing with it. I need to go. That's not gonna. It's not gonna happen until this whole thing, like until it's adjudicated, and who knows when that will be. So that's the latest one. It'll be sickening. So yes, once again, if you support LB in any way, sorry, but I'm gonna have to cut all contact with you.
Yeah, if you come in here supporting LB, I don't know if I can chill with you anymore.
And I don't expect anything from anyone. I don't expect anyone to be behind me or at my back or support me. You know, I don't expect that. But I do expect to be left alone if you're gonna support him. Or at least not be fucked with, you know? You don't have to support me, just I don't know. It's still difficult to reconcile all this shit. It could take a while. But I mean, he's on a downward spiral. And hopefully this will be his rock bottom. I've already hit my rock bottom. And I'm on an upward spiral. And I intend to stay that way. Also, it's been a little over a month, but I picked this up on Sunday. It's my 1 month AA chip. And I'm very proud of it. So, I'm serious as fuck about my mother's calling me. I'll be back.
Alright.
If he jiggled the BB gun, you would know it was fake.
Death can occur at any time, at any given moment, on any day. And when it does, you personally will meet the wraith. Face to face. Join us for the race exhibit of Shangri-La. November 5th. It's the arrival of the mighty 6th Joker's card. Is it the end of the world? Yes, it is the end of the world. And it's also the beginning of a brand new, solid Juggalo world for us all to enjoy. We'll never die alone. Juggalos will carry on. Swing our hatchets if we must. Each and every one of us. We'll never die alone. Juggalos will carry on.